Evening, guys. So it's really pretty out here. The sun's about to go down. I'm out here because I have to pin all this plastic down. We're about to get about 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts in 2 days, so I can't even do the greenhouse yet. So I'm gonna work on getting this all pinned down. If you guys don't know, we're gonna be growing all of our flowers in here, and as we get more flowers, we'll add a little bit more, but we're not gonna do anything going up unless we need more space. So it's mainly gonna be all down here, and then we'll see what else we get done. I also have to go and make Rachel some more dirt for seeds we need to start. I don't think we're doing any more today. I think we gotta wait a couple days to do that. So let me get this pinned down before I don't do it and the wind comes. So we got all that pinned down. I got to get a little piece. I might have a piece in the garage to finish up on that end there. And if I do, I think it gives us 800 square foot of growing space that I can plant in the plastic, which means I can probably get about 400 plants in here, 400 flowers. So we'll see if we have that many. And I'm also going to weed eat this now the end of the day because it's so warm. We're actually supposed to drop down below zero with the wind chill, I think. What is it, Thursday? It's supposed to be a high of 36 with 40, 50-mile-an-hour winds. So it's going to be cold out here. So I'm going to finish up doing this so I have this done because we do want to plant flowers all the way down along this berm, all the way down. Back out here, it's the next day. We didn't end up going to work. We actually put a quote out, and I just checked. We got that quote for, you guys seen the pruning we did. We're going to be mulching and doing plantings there in the next couple of days. But I came out here because I wanted to get the fire started before the storm comes and finish up stuff in the yard. Well, let me show you what I found. I usually have 4 chickens out, and they're usually out here running around, and I didn't see them, so I started looking for them. You can hear them back there. So I'm kind of assuming they want to go to work with us. Are you guys ready to go to work? Oh, there's more of you in there. I guess you guys want to go to work with us? You can help pick weeds if you want. They found our pruning pile, I guess. Gotta love chickens, right, guys? Gotta love chickens. So, speaking of chickens, since they're in here, I'm gonna start the pile up, and I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting all this overgrowth, the tomatoes and pepper plants and stuff out of the garden. We do have to get this mowed. I wanna have it all done like I've been saying, but it's 62 degrees out here, so I might as well take advantage of this. But I guess we'll leave you guys in there to do your job. Yeah? You don't want to eat this though, man. Don't be laying eggs in my trailer. Okay, I think I got the fire started. Let's hope no chickens go near it. We're gonna have barbecue chicken. I don't know how long it's gonna stay started. I'm just gonna start piling stuff up on it. So now that I got the fire going over there, I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. Some of that stuff's green wood, so it's not gonna burn as quick, but hopefully. So we're gonna work on seeing how much of this I can get cleaned up before this thunderstorm and rainstorm comes this afternoon. And believe it or not, if you look up there, there's nothing. There's nothing in the sky for miles, no clouds, no nothing. So, but they're saying we're supposed to get a lot of rain. So let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. So we got one side done so far. Hopefully I can get all this done, but I'm going to get a cup of coffee. And all I'm doing is mowing all the grass down, cleaning all the dead out. And then I'll go and, I don't know what I'll do after that. I think I want to cover all the rows in black landscape fabric to make it easier for us. We're gonna wait to get more. I used all that already on the other side, and for a job we had to do. But here, I'll show you what I do with the grass after I cut it. So after I mow the grass, I just dump it all right in here, the leaves and everything. And these guys take care of it, right guys? Even though there's a couple you missing, tell your buddies to stay out of my trailer. Wait, did you guys come back in here? No, there's some missing somewhere. I think my fire went out again. So I'm back out here. It hasn't started raining yet. I cut this fence down by accident with the mower. It got caught in the mower and ripped it down, so that gave the chickens free rein. To ones that were out ran over into the neighbors. Paige said CT almost got ran over from the other neighbor. Came running out the woods. So I gotta look for something to put back up there. I don't think I have any other cattle panel, but I'll go look around. But I'm gonna clean up the rest of this garden here real quick. It's really nice out today. Not gonna be tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be really, really cold. Look how crazy it looks behind us, guys. So I ended up doing it. I got everything, almost everything in the garden done. I'll show you. I gotta walk all the way around. I had to fix back there so the chickens wouldn't get into the neighbor's yard. Ain't too bad out here still. It started drizzling, but I'm not messing with the aisles yet. I'm one step actually closer to planting, so all this is cleaned up. I'm gonna edge the aisles with the side of the weed eater just to keep it marked to where the bed is. Rachel told me not to do anything up here. These are all her flowers, and she didn't think that any of this dianthus was gonna come back, but as you can see, guys, I'm pretty sure it will, especially if it still has flowers in the winter. So yeah, all this stuff is still green. Even some snapdragons are still alive. Not bad. Wait, here's my snapdragons. They're not supposed to come back at all. But let me see. Yeah, there's still some growth down on this root. Not right here. Yeah, there's still some green. Let's see if it comes back, guys. Hopefully. It's always good when they come back. There's a storm brewing, Mellow. Are you a good boy, Mellow?
You have no more balls, you know that, right?
She ate them? He likes his ear rubbed. You like your ear rubbed? Are you gonna keep all the groundhogs away on the farm this year?
This is your ball.
You hear something? What do you hear? It's just a neighbor. I don't know if that's a ball, Mellow. That's like a side of a ball. Really, man? Out here, oh my goodness, to move the trailer, guys, because they're bringing heating oil for us today. We're not going to work, obviously. Yesterday was 64 degrees. Right now the wind chill is 8. Tonight it's supposed to go down to 10 below. Listen, look at that. Oh my goodness, it's cold out here. Okay, I'll step back behind this tree. This is some of the windiest wind we've had here in a long time. So the kids didn't have school neither today because the internet was down. And it's supposed to actually get windier than this. Listen to that. It freezes to death out here today. Well, let's go check on this plastic I staked down over here. Make sure it's not blowing away. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right by the barn it ain't too bad. You have to be kidding me, man. See what I mean? This is why we can't have a greenhouse. Look, remember you guys see me do all that wasted? So that was all wasted time. If I would have did that greenhouse, it would have been torn to shreds. Ripped all the stakes out. Let's put this so it doesn't blow into the road. Fix it later. That's what happens when you work in a windy area. Man, that is so pretty out there. Look, guys. They got snow all the way out there. Cool.
What is all over your head, little girl? Are you?
She'll squat.
Yeah. No, she will not squat.
She did a minute ago.
Really? It's okay. Hey.
What is it?
I don't know.
Maybe dust or...
An egg?
Maybe.
Maybe somebody cracked an egg on her for some reason. I don't know. You weirdo.
So I got that done. The greenhouse is done, not completely done. I got to get another piece of plastic over here. I think I'm going to get a piece to bring it around, to wrap around these doors, and then maybe just make a plastic, a frame a door out, make plastic, and all I got to do is come and hook it on every time. We just needed to make more room for the plants. As they get bigger, we want to be able to put the colder stuff out here in the greenhouse, but still protect it from the weather. We don't want to have too much in the house, because if you keep them in the house too long under the lights, we will have to harden them off. And I'm not the best at hardening off some of the seedlings. That's why I put them out as much as possible. Ones that I never put out and then I go put out in the sun, they get damaged a little more. So that's done for now. I gotta go back and fix this. You guys seen the windstorm, and that's one of the reasons we have never had a greenhouse. Every time we built one, it blew away. But this is a lot sturdier of one. Before we just did it with plastic PVC pipes and connectors, and then threw plastic over it. This one's reinforced because, as you can see, it used to be the chicken's house, but we're not getting more chickens, so I just took it and turned it into this. So this is pretty reinforced, so when the wind blows on it. And then I put these landscape pins down on the inside to keep it more secure. So I'm a little excited. I'm really excited about this, actually. I never had a greenhouse that stood to the wind, because you seen yesterday we had 70-mile-an-hour winds. It was crazy. But I was observing the wind as it was coming, and it was coming down. It comes down the valley this way. So the hoop house is this way, and as I feel now, the wind's blowing this way. Right now the wind is blowing this way, so it will kind of blow over the hoop house and hopefully not rip it out of the ground. So let me get this plastic back down. we got that pinned down. I just wanted to come out here and knock out one more thing before I go in because it's kind of cold out here. Now I got to get more pins or put some rock or something on this because it's going to blow up again. I'm just hoping. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys. Pop-up winter storm watch for 3 inches of, I guess, snow and some ice. So we'll see how that goes. That's for Saturday night. But I'm going to cut these down to finish out my day. Yeah, so I came down here to finish out. These are kind of weed trees. And I want this whole berm. I'm going to weed eat it all again from here all the way down. And we're going to plant wildflowers all along this berm here. So we'll see if they sprout. I had peppers here one year, but they... I like things to look neat when we're growing our vegetables and stuff. A bunch of these little things. Now I'm going to leave the blackberry bush down there. That's a wild blackberry. I'm going to let that grow. Because we can get wild blackberries off of that plant. See guys, see all the traffic that comes down this road? There's probably I'd say 200 to 500 cars a day that come down this road. So maybe even more. I'm going to count it one day. I'm going to time lapse this road to see how many people come down. But it's kind of a main road to get into all these developments. And that's why we're going to start growing flowers to cut and sell, and vegetables for the other side. Now, can't promise it's going to go all perfect, but we hope it does. But it's a lot of work, especially when we're doing the whole other business too. So look at that. I'd like to have a drone. Wouldn't it be cool to take a drone and fly it right up over there just to see what you see on the other side of that mountain one day? But I got to check with anybody out there that flies drones. What are their restrictions on airports? The planes do fly right over here a lot. Not many of them come from out this way, only when the military flies over. So I'd be curious now. See, there's one all the way out there. I'd be curious to know if I'm allowed to fly a drone here a certain height. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. So there we go. Took care of that. So this berm's pretty much done and ready. I don't know. I think I might put plastic going the rest of the way down here, so this whole bottom half can be all the flowers. I think I got to grow some corn over here too, because we want to grow 2 different kinds of corn, and you technically shouldn't plant them together. So we want to grow popping corn and corn, white corn, sweet corn. So I'll have to look more into that. I'm pretty sure you got to have them pretty far. No, I know you do. So let's call it a night. See you guys tomorrow. Look at it out here, guys. I'm just gonna time lapse this for a little while. So this is a storm that came out of nowhere. You guys were supposed to get it up in the Northeast, and we were not supposed to get it here. And I guess some reason we're getting it now, but that's usually how it happens. They say no, not much snow, and we end up getting a lot. So. Hey, boss.
Good afternoon.
You didn't get them plants planted back there.
No, we did not. We did not get those plants planted.
We were going to do it Monday, but I don't think we're doing it Monday or Tuesday. The temperature bottomed out.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's snow out there. But this is continuation of the video. I've been getting stuff done around the yard some, but the snow kind of stopped me.
Yeah. So we didn't end up going the day that we said that we were going to go in, take a quick break. we looked at the weather.
Yeah,
and
it was supposed to get really cold.
Yeah.
This was all of a sudden. We were not supposed to get any of this.
We did
storm.
not know that this was coming. And yes, these are cold hardy plants. Yes, they probably would have been fine. But why take that chance when we have $300 worth of plantings right here?
Yeah.
So we decided not to take that chance, and she's okay with that. So yeah, they have to get out of the house or out of.
No, they're fine in the truck.
They have to get out of the truck to get watered. I think we're gonna have to water them. They haven't been watered now.
They'll be fine.
In a few days.
But yeah, I think so. Tomorrow's a planting day, so I'm gonna make some more soil, and I think we're gonna plant some more flowers. Rachel wants to plant more broccoli, right?
Yeah.
Broccoli and cabbage.
Yeah, broccoli and cabbage, because there's only so much. And then I think I wanted to maybe start some more zinnias, because you saw that we only had half of them pop up.
Oh, but I seen some of your seeds you got out there and we put back in there popped up, which I'll show you guys all the plants. There's so many in there right now.
Really, the zinnias that I took off the...
Unless they were the seeds that you took off from before. It's in that side they're popping
Yeah,
up.
I don't know. Yeah. So they're the smaller zinnias, basically. Yeah. So we don't know which ones they are now. If they were the old seeds, which they're really old seeds, to be honest with you. That long, I don't know. So,
we had a bunch come up over by the chickens, but we put the pen there. We had a whole strip of like 40 feet of zinnias that I would mow down every year. I would mow around it every year, and they'd come back because we planted them there before.
Yeah.
But we put the chickens there, and there were some really nice ones in with the chickens, but they devoured them in seconds.
They devoured them. So
the kids were like, "Oh, they won't mess with your flowers," and it was 2-3 days later they ate them all.
Yeah, they actually even got out into the garden and started eating my marigolds. And
bad chickens. Bad chickens.
The crazy thing is that they're so funny because, and they're smart. They know what plants they can eat and what plants they can't. I don't know how that is. You know, like they know what's poisonous to them, I guess, because snapdragons are not something that they should eat. They didn't even touch them.
No.
But they ate our marigolds.
And we got lucky when we put the plants out here on that warm day. They went up there and started dust bathing and didn't eat all of our seedlings. So
yeah, we were lucky. I think that if they were a little bit bigger of seedlings and they would have known what they were, they would have gotten to them. But
I'm gonna go make some soil, and then we will show you the seeds that popped up, and we'll probably put at the end of this video us planting the rest of the seeds, because we're trying to document everything too.
Yeah,
as we're planting it for dates and stuff. So
yeah, it's nice to know like how long everything takes to germinate,
and we can go back and look in these videos.
Yeah, like I have to pull back the amount of seeds I put in each cell. Like I always am afraid that the germination rate is not going to be great. I don't know why I have that in my head, but so like I'm like the more the merrier.
But when the seeds don't tend to pop up, we'll show you some of the seeds. You get this green stuff growing on the top of the soil.
Yeah, well, it's like an algae, I guess. So I mean, it's like it becomes stagnant. People have issues like when you're growing inside, you sometimes get like gnats,
spider mites.
Yeah, so we're lucky that.
Well, I have a fan blowing on it. And I have all the lights. I have circulation.
Yeah.
So.
And I think somebody else that we watch says that you can cut down on that algae growth by like just sprinkling like vermiculite. But I bet you there's something else that you can sprinkle on top too to keep that algae growth from coming. So it just is proper pH conditions and everything for algae to
grow. We don't know what's in that soil. It's all leaf compost, guys. So.
Yeah. So and it's working.
These are lettuce, and all the seeds we planted the other day when you guys seen, all of them popped up in 3 or 4 days, right?
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Those are the original ones we started, and then these ones down here, see these ones here are the ones we started on the 25th, and they've been up for a couple of days. And there's the rest of everything: amaranth, parsley, onions. So far, the only thing that hasn't come up are the asters and some of the lavender. But I think we have some lavender up, so.
And cleome.
And then some of the cleome. But all the basil's up. Nice.
Yeah, they're warmer. Like, the soil has to be warm.
And look, we have one tomato plant that we didn't plant. That's a volunteer. We're going to keep it.
Yeah.
So, there we go. We're not going to plant any tonight, probably. I think tomorrow's a planting day, too, right?
Yeah, I think that there's a couple.
And there's zinnias there. And look, they're the old zinnias. A couple of them popped up too. So in a couple days, some more should, hopefully. But I just elbowed you in the head. I'm sorry.
Well, I was trying to like kind of hide the light.
Yeah, that light's bright. But guys, you guys seen that was a couple days of us doing some work out in the farm.
Yeah.
That came to a halt because it's frozen tundra out there and we can't get back to work until the day after tomorrow.
I know. And it's just again, and we have said this before, but if you guys are in this situation and you cannot get back to the client's house, it is just so important just to communicate with them. That's all they want. We've been communicating this whole time and she completely understands.
Yeah.
The weather is just nasty.
Oh, and like I said, guys, the client's neighbor wants to meet with us. She's seen us pruning everything and she said we did such great work. And I said to Rachel, you know, that's a new development we're in and
I know.
it's a big development.
Yeah, which is really nice. And it's not lawn care. It's not lawn care.
It would just be pruning, planting,
yeah.
mulching.
Yeah, so, and that's like kind of what we want to get more into is the landscape.
And it's right down by our house.
Yeah,
so.
which is really nice. So we do appreciate you guys watching, and you know, hopefully this next video we'll be able to show you a little bit more with the planting, and then we are going to start more seeds. So just keep watching. And
A lot more.
yeah, make sure you hit that bell to get the notifications when we post a new video.
And see what we're growing next.
Yeah. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And guys, be happy.
Or at least try.
Have a good night.